I'm out here riding the new Hero XMR Karizma. That's right, that's this motorcycle right here, and it's finally back out in the market. As Hero likes to put it, the legend is back, but we're going to be telling you about how legendary this bike is in this video. I'm Vikram Gore, you're watching MotorScribes, and this video is all about the Karizma XMR. So let's get started. For starters, you can see that the design has definitely changed. We have the same yellow one, which Hero has retained. It is that same iconic yellow color that the original Karizma came out in, and it does look striking even on this bold new design. And I say bold new design because, as you can see, they've gone for more of a racer look with the Karizma. I think the entire aggression is towards the front. The back looks nice and light. And they've done a great job in terms of overall design, poise, stance, and giving this bike that real super bike look, despite it being a 210cc motorcycle. But having said that, this is Hero's new flagship in the market, and they have pulled out all stops to ensure that it does carry forward a legacy that it has built up over the years and has a rather iconic following. To just sum it up, the Karizma XMR possesses a sense of proportion that is just right. It's neither excessively large or disappointingly small. Everything about it looks good. The attention to detail is great. I really like the sharply styled fairing panels, the striking tail design, and of course, the vibrant yellow color is an absolute head turner. So when we take a closer look, up front you've got a nice disc brake. In fact, the Karizma does come with dual channel ABS. So you got disc brake up front, disc brake at the rear, and really neat headlight. You even got DRLs that look really cool. I think the new Hero logo also sits pretty up front. They've not overdone it and they've played it really well. It's also got an adjustable windscreen. So this is something that is new, something that's different, and something that the new Karizma does come with. So you get an all digital instrument cluster as well, and what you can see is that you've got a digital speedometer, a digital fuel gauge indicator, and a digital gear indicator as well. So that is something that's neat and done up really well. Up over here you've also got a USB charging port for your devices, which is, I think, key in today's day and age. And when we talk about connectivity and all of that, I think the bike is on point with that. Moving to the rear, you can see that now the Karizma XMR sports a trellis frame, and that's what brings up this really nice light rear. I think they've done it really well in terms of the way the design is, the way the lights have been integrated. All of that looks upmarket and sporty. So when you look at it from a rear 3/4 view, the upswept exhaust, all of that gives it a really nice persona. Add to that, you've got a monoshock suspension, which is again something that is noteworthy about the new XMR. Amongst the other features on board with the XMR, you also get Bluetooth enabled turn-by-turn navigation, which makes it easy to ride, especially if you're heading out for a nice long distance trip and you need that set of navigation, without having you to disrupt your line of vision, without you having to get distracted. It makes riding really convenient. Well, coming down to the engine. So what the Karizma XMR gets is a 210cc liquid-cooled DOHC motor that churns out 25.5 horsepower and 20.2 Newton meters of torque. It's paired with a 6-speed transmission, and it is a rather slick 6-speed. The 6-speed transmission is quite responsive. I quite like the way it shifted. It felt smooth, it felt refined, and I think when you compare to other transmissions out there, it didn't feel as notchy either. So I would give it 2 thumbs up that Hero's done a great job in getting this transmission just right. So let me put it at that. Taking it out for a spin, it's got the pep, it feels great. I think 25 horsepower for a compact bike like this is actually quite phenomenal. Even a big guy like me felt that it had a rather spirited nature. No doubt we've had it for a very short ride, and a longer ride would definitely prove its true prowess. You know, taking it up the ghats or taking it on a long ride somewhere, it would really tell us about different facets of its performance. But for now, having ridden it around in the city and taken it out for a spin, I can say it's got the pep, it feels great, it feels refined, the motor runs really smooth, and it's something that I definitely got accustomed to really quickly. The Karizma XMR boasts of an 810 mm seat height, which is just about right for average riders. I am slightly above average, but it was still rather comfortable for me too. I didn't find it being too cramped a riding position, and I could actually take it out for a spin without feeling any cramps anywhere. I have had that issue on other smaller bikes, but the Karizma XMR is something that I could easily use, felt comfortable being on, and I think that that points towards them getting their ergonomics just right. When it comes to handling, the Karizma XMR does a fantastic job on that. Being a nice light bike, I think it comes in at about 160 odd kilos. It is at par with the KTM RC200 or the Bajaj Pulsar RS200. So it's light, it's nimble, it's easy to maneuver through traffic, it's easy to use, and at no point do you feel that the weight is something that's going to hamper your overall handling. That's about it when it comes to riding. I think they've got the ergonomics right. The stance is good. When you sit on it, you feel that you've got this nice aggressive poise. You know, get on board, and like I can say, you know, it's got that feel. Even for a big guy like me, it doesn't look too bad, you know. And when you take all of this into account and you consider the package that the Karizma is being offered at, we're talking about it coming out at an introductory price of 1.72 lakhs. Now, it is introductory, but they did tease us with other prices as well during the launch. And, you know, I would say that it would probably get revised to about 1.8 or 1.9, which is still a pretty decent deal out there for a bike like this. Having said that, the competition is tough. Bajaj is got, they have a Pulsar 250 that's out there, which is priced a little cheaper. So, you know, we're playing on an iconic name here. We're playing on refinement, on a stance, on a bike that gives you a lot. So I think it has a lot running for it, and I can see a lot of takers jumping on board and getting their hands on the new Karizma XMR. Well, on that note, the Karizma XMR may carry the Karizma name, but it is a new breed of machine. It offers versatility, style, the ergonomics are great, and it is a different riding experience compared to what the old Karizma was all about. Leaving aside the iconic brand name, leaving aside the whole nostalgia associated with the Karizma name, what you have here is a bike that definitely targets younger audiences, and it is definitely an exciting time for those who are looking for something that is a full-fared bike and sits in the sub 250cc category. On that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. A quick take of what I thought about the Karizma XMR and what it comes with. It is a stylish machine. It is something that I would be very happy to own one day, and maybe take it out for a spin where I live, which is Kodaikanal, and it's not hot like Delhi. But having said that, I hope you liked this video. Do leave a comment behind. I do answer each and every comment that comes in. So if you have a query, something that I missed out, something you want to know about the bike, I will get back to you.